30-year-old Leanna Harris has not been charged with any crime. Authorities will only say she is part of the investigation. But to legal observers, her behavior the day Cooper died and since her husband's arrest is odd, bordering on suspicious. In court Thursday, she showed almost no reaction to the lurid details of her husband's alleged sexting to a number of women the day her son was dying in a hot SUV.
He was having up to 6 different conversations with different women.
On the stand, a police detective recounted the first words Leanna reportedly said when she showed up at her son's daycare and was told Cooper wasn't there.
In front of several witnesses, all of a sudden she states, Ross must have left him in the car. And they're like, what? There's no other reason. No other explanation, Ross must have left him in the car. And they try to console her, and they're like, no, there's 1,000 reasons. There, he could have taken him to lunch or something. We don't know yet. And she's like, no.
Later, also during testimony, authorities recounted what Mom said to her husband when the pair were reunited at police headquarters after he had been charged with their son's death. Reportedly, Mrs. Harris asked him,
well, did you say too much?
Lastly, according to police documents, Leanna Harris, like her husband, has told authorities she too used the internet to research the issue of children dying in hot cars prior to her son's death. Justin Harris's attorney says the couple were simply researching a government program warning against leaving children in vehicles. But it was Justin Ross Harris who's been arrested, with the father claiming he simply forgot his son was in the car with him when he drove to work, leaving him strapped there in his seat for close to 7 hours on a day when temperatures were in the 90s. Harris says he only realized his mistake after he left work and was driving to meet friends, pulling into a parking lot, according to witnesses, shouting, "What have I done?" Police doubt his claim, saying the moment Harris returned to the car after work, the smell of death would have been overpowering.